What is going on, YouTube? We are back with another video. Today we are on the Qronge Thunder. This is an $899 e-bike. I will be honest with you guys, this bike is probably the lightest e-bike I've ever owned. It is not heavy in the slightest bit. I will pop up all the specs of this bike right now on the screen. That way, if any of you guys are interested in buying the bike, you can. Also, if you guys do decide to buy this bike, make sure you use my discount code to save you some money and help support the channel. So what we're gonna do is start with a top speed test. The bike comes with a claimed top speed of 28 miles per hour. Now, I do have my phone on me, so what we're gonna do is pull over and start my little GPS speedometer app so we can track the top end speed. Then we'll do a little bit of a hill climb test. Then we'll test out the brakes, and then we're just gonna have a bunch of fun. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to my speedometer app. So now, as you guys can see, the app is recording our top speed. So I'm gonna put this in my pocket now, and let's get straight to it. All right, let's get straight into this top end speed test. Right now we're going 23. Come on, let me put this in a higher gear. We're going 24, 25, 26. I think I gotta raise my seat a little bit. Come on, let me get 27. We are going a little bit uphill right now. Let's see. I think we're just gonna maintain 26 for a while. 27, okay. 27, come on, we're so close. 28, okay, now it says we're hit 28 miles per hour on this screen. We'll pull over in a little bit and check the phone. Let's see if we can get faster than that. 28, 29. I know you guys saw that. 29 miles per hour, so even faster than what it says on the website. Okay, this bike was fast, what the hell? I can honestly say I was not expecting that. This thing was zooming. All right, let me put that in my gear a little bit. Now, one thing to keep in mind if you're interested in purchasing this bike is that you actually have to pedal this bike in order to get it going 28 miles per hour. This bike is mainly meant to pedal. It does come with a little thumb throttle right here, but if we're being honest here, it's meant to pedal. So according to my GPS app, we hit a top speed of 29.5 miles per hour, which is absolutely crazy. This is actually one of the few e-bikes I can say you could definitely get a workout on. Like, it's not too terrible. Like, you have plenty of power for sure, but if you wanted to, you could make it more difficult for yourself. All right, we're going 23. Let's start pedaling harder. Come on. 24. 25. 26. Come on, 27. Holy moly. We are flying right now. And I still have a little bit of gear where I'm actually pedaling. It's actually making a difference. 28, holy crap. Wow, this bike can actually hit 28 miles per hour. That's crazy. A lot of these bike companies say their bikes can hit 28 miles per hour, but they never do. This one actually does. Now, 29, a little faster. Holy. Yo, that's crazy. Let me go raise the seat a little bit though, because if I'm gonna be pedaling, this seat's a little bit too low to the ground. Man, this bike is nice. What the heck? Another cool thing about this bike is that it came with so many extra accessories. I'm not too sure why, but I'm not mad about it. Came with a bottle cage. I think it came with a lock, phone mount, all that fun stuff. Raise the seat just a little bit. That should be good. All right, let's get back on the road. All right, as you guys can tell, it's early in the morning. The sun is just rising. It's a beautiful day out here in California. All right, so we did the top end speed test. Let's hit up Hollywood and see if we can find some hills to get on. One really important thing I'll mention right now is that this bike is a hardtail, so it doesn't come with any front suspension. But in saying that, honestly, this ride doesn't feel too bumpy. The front suspension does do a pretty decent job at absorbing all these bumps. And luckily we have these fat tires in the rear, so I just deflated that a little bit and it's doing a decent job at eating all these cracks and bumps. So overall, the bike is very comfortable. Also, the bike came with a very large seat, which definitely helps me out. Let's take a right over here, and then we'll go hit up Hollywood Boulevard. All right, we just brought the Qronge Thunder to Hollywood Boulevard, probably the first one ever here. We got you guys already know what we got here. We got the El Capitan Theater, we got the Hard Rock Cafe, we got the Chinese Theater, we got all the fun stuff over here. This is where all the tourists come to explore. We're gonna get in this lane right here, do some pedaling, get past this bus. I mean, so far, this bike is doing a pretty decent job at handling LA traffic. I was kind of concerned about that because I thought this bike could only go 20 miles per hour at first. But once you start pedaling, it really lets you get faster and you can really feel the power of that motor in the back. All right, let's take a ride over here. And then we're gonna pull off another U-turn. And we'll be going north of Hollywood Boulevard right now to hit up some hills and see how the bike can perform. And this is where there are a lot more hills and things get a lot more steeper. So let's see how the bike can handle it. Even this hill right here is pretty steep. I'm gonna put this in the lowest gear. Let's pedal our way through it. No throttle, only pedaling. All right, so far as climbing it, it's not really struggling too much. It's definitely more of a workout, that's for sure, but we're getting it done. Whew. Yeah, that's definitely a workout right here. All right, now we're going a little bit downhill. Should be a little bit more fun. Here we go. Picking up some speed. Oh man, hopefully we can use that momentum to climb this hill right here. Oh man, I'm not used to using gears and pedaling on e-bikes anymore. It's been a while. Whew. Okay, here we go. Climb that hill, that wasn't too bad. Now we gotta go down this hill. Come on. We just hit a pothole. Here we go. Let's keep going. Alrighty. Whew. 25 miles per hour, not too bad, not too bad. Ooh, we could also try to climb this extremely steep hill right here. I've done it before on my area rider. I guess we're gonna have no choice but to do it again on this bike. Let's go, come on, let's see if we can do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's struggling a little bit. I'm slamming the throttle. I'm pedaling my way up. Come on, I'm not gonna give up on this bike. We're standing up right now. It's still giving me assistance. I definitely put in some work, but we made it. Holy, that's pretty impressive for a 48-volt bike. I am not complaining. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh man, I'm a little out of breath. But as you guys can tell from the views right here, we are very high up. Wow, it's very pretty up here. I should film more videos up here, honestly. It's very nice. But yeah, this little hill right here is gonna be part of all my e-bike test videos because I just think it's important to know. All right, let's test the brakes out. Going downhill. I'm obviously not gonna wait till last minute to brake on this bike just because that would be a dumb thing to do. But now we'll slam on them. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. Especially for mechanical disc brakes, that was pretty good. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I feel like if I had a little bit more of a running start, I could have done it a lot easier. I kind of literally just went for my dead stop. Not a dead stop, but I was only going a couple miles per hour. If I was going a little bit faster, would have been way better. Now we're gonna go down this road again. As you guys can already see up ahead, it gets pretty hilly. So let's go in gear 5 and let's start pedaling. Or pedal assist 5. Gear 5, pedal assist 5. It's a good little ratio right there. And let's start pedaling like crazy. Oh my gosh, yeah, with a head start, this thing does not struggle. It gets going like it's nothing. That's very impressive. All right, now we have another steep hill. Oh, this is a lot steeper than the previous one. Let's make sure we hold on tight. The road looks a little bumpy. Okay, we're gonna start pedaling again. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, it climbs. Qronge e-bike, bro. The Qronge Thunder, I should say, is absolutely incredible. This thing is nice, especially with the price point. I wish this bike was around back in the day. I would have bought it when I was doing DoorDash. It also comes with a pretty heavy duty rack, so you could definitely put some food back there. So let me know in the comments how y'all feel about the Qronge Thunder. As of right now, I think the bike is great. It's doing a really solid job. I hand on the Hollywood Hills, which honestly is a bit surprising. I had faith in the bike, but you know, it's still a 48-volt bike, so I wasn't too sure how it was gonna handle these hills. And the camera isn't gonna do its justice. These hills are a lot steeper than it looks, like a lot steeper. Ooh, hit the stop sign, little brake test, okay. That reminds me, it's a little bit of a brake test. Let's mess around with these brakes, okay? Let's get up to like 20 and slam on the brakes. Right now we're going 18, 19, 20. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. That's actually not bad, especially keep in mind I weigh 240 pounds. I'm not complaining about that. That's doing a pretty decent job of stopping me, especially for mechanical brakes. I was a little worried, but you know, they do a good job at getting the job done. Let's get across the street right here. But alrighty, folks, that's been the Qronge Thunder. If you guys want to see any specific videos, drop it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to make it happen. I'm definitely going to be filming a range test video, and I'm going to be filming a video up to Griffith Observatory, which are both going to be extremely fun and extremely interesting, and also very important videos to watch. So be on the lookout for those 2 videos, and make sure if you're going to buy this bike to use my discount code to save yourself some money and help support your boy. Right now, my game plan is to save money, buy more bikes, because that's just what I enjoy doing at this point. But just like always, I appreciate y'all watching these videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one.